Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, my fellow friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm having a great one myself. In the last episode, we worked on a storage system slash factory that we're going to be using to make the early game and kind of slightly mid-game items that are based off of things like coal, steel a little bit, concrete, iron and copper, just the stuff that we need to build the other stuff. Now, this is no way in, like, this is just, again, it's almost a starter factory, if you will. I hate to say that, but it is really. And today it just kind of allows us to get up and running to the point where we can build like the bigger maximizing factories. And I don't even know what you call it. Mega factory, sure. You know, like where you take all the bauxite nodes on the entire map and you bring them to one location and you smelt that down into an insane amount of aluminum, which is part of what we're going to do today. It's going to be kind of a 2 to 3 step day if everything goes well. First up, we're going to lay down a bunch of towers to scan. These guys right here, we're going to scan the entire map. We're going to locate as many resources as possible. That's step one. Step two is we're going to actually get into some new production, which I've never done before. Now I kind of cheated on, I did make a few of these and I kind of learned about it, but we're gonna work on some resource well pressurizers and the extractors. We're gonna take a look at doing that because in the upper right corner you can see we need some frames. And let's go down. We can't actually see it yet because I just launched nuclear off, but we need some nitrogen, I think. I mean, I guess we can go, was it X? No, O. Let's look here at parts. We need some nitrogen for the production of, let's keep on scrolling down here. Is it not listed here? Where is it? There it is. Fused modular frames. So we can make these. We actually have a big supply of them already. We can make this pretty easily manually for now, but we need nitrogen gas. And I guess we also need to do it in a blender. So we're going to make our first blender today, and then we're going to make some frames. We're going to make some supercomputers, which I already got. I think I've already got most of them. And some pipes. We're going to unlock, as promised, finally, we're going to unlock the Mark III miners, which is the last piece of the puzzle for us to do like a super mega factory build, if you will. So that's one of the things we're going to get into. Wow, it's a lot. Let's basically get started. So if we look at our map already, we've got a radar tower here and here, and we've explored most of the map over here. So what I was thinking of doing is essentially we're going to run a power line all the way across here. We'll go up and then down and kind of loop back around so we can cover maybe 80% of the map today and try to block that out to have a clear vision of all the resource nodes. Okay, out of resources, can't make any more towers, but we made our way all the way around to here. And you can see we've basically cleared out most of this side of the map. This side we can just do real quick with a tower nearby. A couple spots we missed, but I don't think we're missing any resources. That looks like potential nitrogen. Very cool. All fairly new to me. In fact, never really set this up before, so this is going to be a fun little experiment. And I just realized I probably don't have enough copper stuff to make this work, but let's go check it out anyways. I've been running power lines across the entire map. There's a massive zigzag. All right, so let's check this out. So what we have here is pure. So there's individual nodes, looks like. Here's another one over here. It says pure. And this is, I guess, the center point that we need to use. What is all of these mollusks? They're not mollusks. They're very large. What are they called? Mussels? Anyways, I should know that. I live on the coast. That's very embarrassing. We won't talk about it ever again. Let's build this. Pressurizer well. Okay, so that goes in the middle. So this is like putting pressure in to extract the other stuff. So if we were to go, I think if we just connect this up like this, it should just kind of chonk away now. It should be like, I'm going to stretch my arms up into the sky. Yeah, let's grab the things. Oh, as I knock my mouse. And like most things in Satisfactory, you're given the reward of an amazing animation. Oh, wow, look. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. So that kind of tells you, oh, hey, by the way, you need to do something else here. And I mean, I don't know. We'll just put these on for now. I don't know that I need a lot. Do these need to be powered is my question. I don't think so, because the power is probably coming from there. Yeah, okay, so there's gas now. Okay, so this is 120. There's no overclocking these, which is fine. And we're going to just slap a production blender down, I think was what we were talking about, right? Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Oh, interesting. This is cool. I've never used a blender before. I don't even know if I've placed one down, to be perfectly honest with you. Here we go. So this is what we can make. We can make some nuclear stuff now, which is nice. Cooling systems, batteries with water. Interesting. Okay, and then a fused modular frame. So this is what we're after. And oh boy, we didn't really bring a lot. So, and then let's just hope that we don't have an embarrassing moment here when we go to make some pipes. I think one of these is going to be fine. All right, sweet. Connect that to the power. I said connect it to the power. Can't do it because we're on the wrong bar. There we go. Connect it to the power. And let's see what happens when we mix a bunch of stuff together. Okay, so it's filling up. Oh, we don't have enough casings. Wow, we don't even have enough for one. That's crazy. That's a lot of aluminum. I need to go get some more. That's embarrassing that we weren't prepared. All right, I've collected all the resources. We are no longer embarrassed in our shortcomings. I just double checked to make sure we have enough here. I've overclocked the blender. Now, actually, I say we have enough resources, but the truth is we're probably going to run out of aluminum casings before we're done. As you can see, we're bringing in modular frames, nitrogen gas. I've overclocked it. We're doing 3.75 per minute, which is not too bad. We're making, yeah, you know, they're happening. It's a thing. So we've made 8 so far. Like I said, I think we're gonna run out of, yeah, we're almost out of the casings already. This is the thing. I really should just go and manufacture these, not by hand, because they're pretty easy to make. So let's go do that, and I'll come back, and hopefully we'll have enough to unlock our Mark III miner tier. Oh, it's a thing of beauty.
Breaking news from Earth.
Okay.
Spread chaos and mayhem.
I was trying to record a clip. Why do you gotta always interrupt me with your orb off stuffy stuff? Anyways, we've got this set up now. We're doing 225 a minute. We're producing 150 a minute, so I think we'll be okay here, because I think our inputs were like whatever they were, 50. So we're good. We're good. We're okay. We're doing well. So every once in a while I can come back and grab a bunch of these. So I'll grab some for now. I also finally put in a hypertube return. The yeet tube, as you will, now has a way back. So did I do this right? I did, but that was very lame. I think we need some more yeetification. All right, we've got 50 of those done. Nice. So this is all finished. We ran out of resources just in time. I think I'm just going to leave this set up just in case we need these frames for something else. I don't foresee it until we actually set it up properly. But it was nice. So that's nitrogen gas, the start of it. I mean, it gets used for a lot more stuff down the road. Let's go put this in and push the shiny red button. Slap her on in there. Hit the shiny red button. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Milestone reached. Turbo motors can now be constructed in order to build the latest fix-it improved factory buildings, such as the Miner Mark III. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
Okay, so that's pretty sweet. So I don't think we're going to be able to make Mark III miners today. I was just kind of thinking about it afterwards, and part of the problem here is, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff we don't have. We're not making supercomputers, we're not easily making the frames, and we're not making turbo motors at all. So we have a bit of work to do. Now, the good news is the Mark III miners aren't something we'll probably need a ton of. Although now that I say that, we'll probably need them on all the impure nodes. and possibly some of the normal nodes as well to maximize the belt flow. So yeah, it's it just, as always, it's you make some progress and then Satisfactory slaps you in the face and says no, you must build out a massive factory. That's what's happened, and that's what we got to do. But if we look here, this is interesting. This part of the particle enrichment side, if we want to do nuclear fuel, we need to have this finished. So this is definitely the next bit of our, progress. And as you can see, 100 turbo motors, 100 of the frames, 100 of whatever else that is, and something to do with nuclear rods. So it's gonna be a while before we have nuclear power. Let's just put it that way. We have got to get our factory up and running, or at least the next part of our factory. So now that we've got most of our base up and running, all of our basic manufacturing is essentially done. We can focus on finishing off a starter set of manufacturers that will ultimately produce supercomputers. This is going to allow us to get into the Mark III miners and kind of move to that next step of our factory build, which is amazing. Coming up after this episode, we're going to start expanding our steel factory to the right of the screen here where our existing one is. We're going to build a big monster factory there that's going to also expand on our encased beams, because right now we kind of have a little encased beam factory here, but it's not quite enough for ultimately what we're going to need to do with nuclear power. So that's going to be coming up. So stay tuned for that next week in the next episode. Also, if you just want to check us out on Twitch, we're streaming at least 3 times a week, sometimes more, at twitch.tv/boombangcrash. Most of what you're seeing right now on the screen is done live, so you get to see it before it comes out in an episode. And man, all I can say, the Blueprint machine, oh baby, I can't wait. And you know what to do. If you like this video, bang on the like button down below, crash that subscribe button. As always, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. My name is Boom. I'm out.